Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ryan McMorris, and we are here to bring you a quick little course because we want everyone to know exactly how we prospect and exactly how you can find better prospects and the right people to grow your business. Because guess what? Um, you only have so many family and friends. You only have so many people that you know in your warm market, and to really build a big business, it's going to come with people that you don't know. And a lot of times, even with your family and friends, they need to take some time, and they all have their different seasons that they go through. So part of that means building your business while they sit on the fence and decide what they want to do. And they'll come off the fence, and then they'll figure it out every once in a while. But you don't want to wait on them. We don't want to wait on anybody. Okay. We want to be talking to people that are ready to take action, ready to make moves. And that's what we're going to show you how to do over this training series, is start putting you in front of prospects, start putting you in front of better prospects, so you can start booking some travel. You can start meeting people that want to start businesses. And most importantly, you want to learn how to talk to people. We want to create the best in network marketing, the best on our team. So we need to learn how to talk to people. So again, my name is Ryan McMorris. Feel free to reach out to me on my fan page. But we've got a special guest. This is not my stage today, because we have a special guest. Savannah Hester is here with us today, and she's going to be showing us how she hit the rank of international executive in the current companies that she's in such a short time, just doing some Facebook prospecting and a few other things. So just in this module right here, guys, we're just going to be showing you where to find prospects. We'll wrap it up with how to talk to them. And remember, guys, the most important thing is you just being the master inviter and the master connector. You don't have to close everybody. You don't have to do it all by yourself. All you have to do is leverage your upline leadership. Okay, leverage what they have going on. So if you meet somebody and you're not at that point where you feel like you have that influence, or you feel like you have that skill set, or you feel like you have that authority, all you have to do is leverage the person that you're working with, or maybe the person that they're working with. Leverage leadership and be the connector. So those are two. Before I turn it over to Savannah, those are just the important things, because I think that Savannah would agree that all she really wants is her new people just to meet some more people and be the introducer. So would you agree with that, Savannah?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, really, if you're new to network marketing, if you're new to our team, make sure that you're just being the master connector. If people ask you questions, one of your favorite phrases should be, "Hey, how soon can we get on the phone? And let me connect you with Savannah. Let me connect you with Ryan. Let me connect you with whoever your sponsor is. Let me connect you with someone of a leadership position." And one of the most important things is edify your leadership. Okay, edify your leadership. If I'm new to network marketing and I don't have that influence or authority yet, then I'm going to leverage my sponsor's leadership all the time. And what I mean by that is I'm going to always be talking about how great of a leader my sponsor is, how great our team is, how great the community is. Okay, I'm not going to be talking about how awesome the company is, right? Because they're going to be joining you. Now, one of the biggest things is just expressing your vision to people, because you're following the Savannah Hester. So your goal is to be as good or better than she is, and people see your vision. So I'm done. I'm going to give it to Savannah. She's going to show us where and how she finds prospects. So Savannah, I'm going to turn it over to you. I've got your screen up. So we're just going to see, hey, how do you find prospects every day? Because we all know that the lifeblood of your business is always new blood. So we want to see exactly how you prospect on a daily basis. That way we can learn and see how you get in front of new people.
Hey, Ryan, thank you so much. I really appreciate your leadership and, of course, working with you. And I'm looking forward to working with you a lot more. But first of all, I think a lot of people go into this and they don't have a plan. They're not sure where to turn to, and they're not sure where to find things. So hopefully today I can show you all where to find, how to use Facebook, first of all, and also where to find people other than the groups or on your timeline. Or
Right.
you're wanting to consistently add to the people on your friends list, okay? So we're wanting to build your audience, engage with your audience, not only sell to them, but sell to them passively by finding out what they need most. So I'm going to go up here, and first of all, I want to show you this search bar. I don't think people realize what all it can do. So if you go up here and you just type in, Ryan, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Perfect.
Okay, so if you just go up here and type in the word job, as simple as that, and you click on search. Okay, so a lot of people go here and they're searching for something really broad and specific, which is fine. You can do that. But if you just type in one certain word, you'll get a lot more options. So here you can go here and click on more, and then click on groups. I can tell you this, that I have learned, actually I have done most of my work through the groups. So here, what this page is going to tell you is it's going to tell you all of these groups that you have access to. And then here, it's going to tell how many members. And of course, you're going to want, some of these have 70,000 members. And then it's going to tell you this bottom row here, how many of your friends are in that group. So if you have a lot of friends within the same company and a lot of friends in this group, it might not be a good group for you. So I always look for the groups right here with more than 20,000 people and less than 10 friends. And then I look to join those. I think a lot of people make a mistake by adding a lot of groups at once. But also, if you go up here and you type in, my computer's going to be slow. Business. And then you just click on people. These are all business people that you can network and add to your friends list. And then you can just send them a quick message. These don't look like the business people you want to send a quick message to, but you get the idea. You can type in anything up there.
So what exactly?
Type in any company. I'm sorry.
What are you looking for, Savannah? Like what kind of things?
Like-minded people. Do you? Ryan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so what I was looking for is like-minded people. You and I had discussed the other day where we would look up a certain company. What company was that?
We were going for Arbonne.
Exactly. So if you were to type in that and then click on people, if you find a certain company that people are struggling in and you want to connect with certain people, you can use this bar for the groups, for the people, for the tags. I use this a lot for tags as well. If I want to find certain photos that I want to share, I'll go up here and type in inspiration and then look for tags. Because a lot of people will hashtag inspiration under inspirational photos. So that search bar can do a lot of things. Ryan, did you want to add anything else to this group section?
I mean, I use the search bar every day. I mean, you can really pinpoint it if you want to go a little deeper. Let's say you want to go to a specific area, guys. You can use the search bar to actually pinpoint people in a particular area too. So, one thing that you can do is when you're using the search bar is people who like Eric Worre in Atlanta. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to actually take me to people who like Eric Worre And I can click on people here, and all right, so it's not going to give me that. So I can give you the top, but it'll at least give me some people that like some things in a certain area. So play around with the search bar, because you can. This is the search bar here, guys. Is Facebook search bar is the second most used search bar in the world, next to Google. So it's really, really powerful if it's done the right way. So definitely use the search bar to your advantage, and and find people, connect with people that that you see already in your company. Okay, if I know there's certain people that are in the company already, I want to find people that look like that way, because it seems that way I'm talking to the right person. Because the worst thing you can do as a marketer right now, guys, is talk to the wrong be talking to the wrong people. Would you agree?
Right, exactly. Earlier we had discussed you want to look for people that are greedy and not needy. And I think that's exactly right. So if you're posting in these groups, you find a lot of needy people, but we're not necessarily looking for needy. We're looking for those that really want to get out there and work and make a difference.
Right. Exactly right. So, I mean, guys, posting in those groups, remember, if you're going to post in the groups, make sure that you're posting things that aren't just like money. Post a story. Stories sell. Okay. Post your vision, where you're going. And that should not be a main lead source. This should be. I mean, you should have about 3 to 5 lead sources. So obviously, your main lead source really should be hopping on the phone with people, and getting connected with people, and then using some things that are going to attract people. But I would say using the Facebook groups should be like maybe a second or third lead source, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So now do you use like Facebook fan pages to find people too, Savannah?
I do, yes.
All right, cool. Are there some Facebook fan pages that you like the most?
Yeah, do you have my screen back up here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I'm going to show them one more thing with the groups, because when I first started, I started a completely different profile from my family and friends. So
Okay,
I built my 4,000 friends, yeah, just from scratch. So I just went to start out so that your profile doesn't look fake. I went to 5K friends, this group here, in 30 days. And there's a few groups, but I click on this one with the 1,300 because some of them do have requirements. But if you go here, you can find all of these people, typically in network marketing, that are looking for friends, and start there to build your page, because they're all going to share great information that are really going to help you, and also add to your timeline positivity so that your profile doesn't look fake.
right.
So this is a really good one as well. And then I wanted to show you, depending upon what market you're in, I guess if you're in the healthcare market or the travel, whatever you're in, I went to some mommy and me groups like this one here. And once you're in, I just started talking to some of the, over here it says how many members are here, and then it says how many are new. I would click on the new, and I would send a quick message. Hello, my name's Savannah. I would like to welcome you to this mommy and kids group. I see that you're new. I've met a lot of great friends here. How many kids do you have? Or I would end it in a question so that they had to respond. And I've met a lot of great friends that were not looking for an opportunity necessarily, but they actually were and didn't know it, right?
Right.
So that's a really good way to find new people as well.
Good stuff. Now, would you say, as you're meeting new people, I mean, is there a minimum to how many people that they should just be talking to a day?
I try to talk to about 10 new people every single day.
Okay, cool. So So really, you're just talking to people every day, and you're being patient with, with the fact that, okay, as long as I'm talking to new people, and when the opportunity arises, I'm inviting them to some tool, right? Either I'm inviting them to a live webinar, I'm inviting them to a recorded webinar. Um, maybe I'm inviting them to a three-way call, right?
Exactly, right.
Right. So you're just looking to just talk to people, and when it comes up, you're just, hey, I'll connect them to something.
Exactly, right. I think that the key to it is to increase your customers, increase your transactions, but also increase the value. So if you're basically wanting to build credibility through your timeline, you're looking into these groups to add people to your timeline so that they see your statuses and build a credibility by telling a story or painting a picture or basically putting out 80% non-promotional content that they can use, and 20% promotional content that is passive. So it's not direct.
Right. It's just kind of intriguing their interest, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, um, so just a quick little review of like where to find prospects is, using the search bar. You can search different companies, you can search certain people. Definitely be creative there, and really, you can go to the groups, mommy groups, work at home groups, um, and you can build some friends there, and also look at certain fan pages. One thing I like to do, guys, is I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. So what I can do is I can type in, let's just say, the Greenville Zoo, and I'll share my screen in a moment. Okay, but this is something that a lot of people don't really, I would say a lot of people don't do. So find places that are local to you that people like. Okay, so the Greenville Zoo. All right, now you'll see here that over almost 50,000 people like the Greenville Zoo. Okay. These are probably people from Greenville. It would make sense, right? So 11 people like this. So I can click on this, and guess what? I can actually add all these people as friends. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can. All right, cool. So find local restaurants, local bars, even in your nearest city. So like if you're not in a big city, well, let's just say, Savannah, Cleveland's pretty close to you, right?
It is, yes.
All right, so let's go. What's like a really popular place in Cleveland? Something that isn't as popular as, let's just say, the um, the Cleveland Browns or the Cavaliers, but something that is just specific to Cleveland that like people would know or like.
I was just in Beechwood, Cleveland. I don't know. Let's try Columbus.
All right, so we'll do Columbus. So what's something in Columbus that kind of stands out?
Ohio State.
Okay,
Football.
cool. All right, so with Ohio State, there's going to be a lot of Ohio State people all over the nation.
Right.
So what we want to do is we want to like search something more specific. Like, see, the Greenville Zoo is like only in Greenville. You know what I mean?
Right. So what about like the Columbus Zoo?
Yeah. All right. So
or Zumbizi Bay or some type of attraction.
I'm gonna look up Ohio or Columbus, Ohio. All right, so that's the group. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to find a page here. So sometimes what you can do is you can just search the city.
Right.
Give you a page. All right. So all right, so we found the news here. This is a different one. All right, cool. So we found the news. All right. Over 380,000 people like this news channel in Columbus, Ohio. So I'll just click it. All right. Now we can get some interaction here. Now I can just click on these 32 people, and all I got to do is just I can go through their profile picture real quick and see, who's a good fit, who might be a good fit for my company. So I'm going to click on her. Okay. Now I can go through her page and I can just kind of, scroll through and I can see what she's about. Okay. Now I can add her as a friend, but possibly now what you can do. Okay. Now it looks like we don't have any mutual friends, so I can always add her as a friend. I can find things to talk about her kids and what she may like, and something may come up that says, "Hey, are you open to a side project that doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing?" Um, that it's such a possibility, guys, when you're just making friends with people and reaching out to people, guys. I mean, something as easy as just a news channel. There's 384,000 people that like this. Chances are they're all in Columbus.
Right.
If I'm in Atlanta or Greenville, I'm not going to really be a fan of the Columbus news, but people in Columbus are. These are people that are commenting and things like, they're commenting on the page, they're commenting on things like this. Um, you can reach out to people and you can say, hey guys, I saw your comment about Mother Teresa, and then you've started a conversation. You never know where that can lead. Another thing down here too is you're going to see personalities. Okay, these are people that are probably part of, let's look at Kristen Hartman. Okay, now almost 40,000 people like her on Facebook. Okay, she's probably get some interaction here. I mean, if you're looking to interact with people that are in your area or close cities to you, I mean, have you ever done anything like this, Savannah? Like found like the news?
I have not went that route. I didn't really think like that. That's awesome.
So I mean, you can do some pretty cool stuff. I mean, even I mean, I'm sure you can be as creative as possible with your area, but I mean, there's so many things that are in your area that you can start interacting with people. Um, Chances are you may end up interacting with someone that knows her personally, and imagine if you end up enrolling Kristen Hartman. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to network to your net worth, and these are ways to do it. But you got to do these things every day. So, is there anything you wanted to add? I know we wanted to keep this one kind of short and quick, but is there anything that you wanted to add before? I mean, I know we just wanted to cover where to find people, new people.
Right.
We a
I
little
want
bit.
to just go ahead.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, you were talking about the cities. I have looked up cities if I want to target specific cities.
Uh-huh.
But when I do, I type in the city name and search, and I'm looking for more like a Craigslist, like a Columbus Craigslist or Columbus buy, sell, and trade or yard sale website or
Yeah,
something that's going to bring everybody in together. So when
yeah,
I'm doing that, and basically I'm posting ads to these groups,
right.
which has its pros and cons, of course.
Hmm. Yeah, I think so too. It's just more or less about you want to put yourself in front of people that are like kind of looking for something,
Right.
because they're already kind of in that niche. Um, and I found that to be really good too. Um, I think one thing too, if you're looking to have a connection with people, because I would say like when you get that connection with people, it makes a difference. So I don't know, you may like the Columbus Blue Jackets. You know what I mean? Now you have something to talk about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Right.
and this is a small enough team to where chances are, if you like the Columbus Blue Jackets, then I mean you're probably from Ohio or the Columbus area. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, they may have, and this is where you just get to, uh, you may get to a restaurant, because it's like if you have a restaurant that you love to hang out at, you can go look up that restaurant. So like, we're in Greenville, so man, don't. All right, cool. So this restaurant is Tsunami. It's a little sushi place. It's the first thing that popped in my head. Now, 900 people like this, not a big following, but this is just to show that, like, if you go to a restaurant, okay, and they don't have a lot of likes, but what I'll show you is if I can get some kind of interaction here. So let's say Sushi Go. Let's see, 400. So it's going to show me some more restaurants in the area. Do you see what it's doing?
Right. Yeah. That's neat.
So yeah, so if I click on Red Bull Asian Bistro, this one has a little more likes. All right, so now we see some interaction here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So all right, so they're talking about firing somebody here. So I mean, that's not really what I want. I want to go for positive. I want to go for positive. So they're talking about firing somebody, not my deal. Um, so there's a lot of stuff right here that is obviously it's surrounding this Corey Wallace guy. That does get interaction. So, but if you can turn that to like maybe I'll go to this girl Jennifer Ward. Um, I can click on her and I can find out that she's probably in my city. So now I can connect with someone like this. Okay. And if you want to connect with more people, that's especially in your local area, that's what you can do. And you can find things, you can just kind of work your way to pages like this, or let's just say, I'll just type in this one. Let's see, the lazy goat. All right. So this one again, almost 5,000 people like this. Okay.
Yeah.
I can find these people and I can connect with these people in my local area. And I mean, yeah, you may just be like retailing your product to these people or, booking some travel or something like that. But the whole point of networking, guys, is just so you make new friends. Okay. And you don't have to talk to Cassie every day, but I'm telling you, you can talk to her a few times. You may find a connection. These are good things to do. So if you're doing these things every day, you don't have to spend a lot of time, 15 to 30 minutes tops. When you say it's Savannah?
Yeah. Yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah. So, and look at these. I mean, people are leaving reviews. So we know that the people that are leaving reviews on these pages interact on Facebook probably on a daily basis.
Right.
Okay. So if you feel like you don't know people, if you feel like you're out of family and friends, these are perfect areas to find new people in your area or or the nearest city. And it's just being creative. I mean, people like this stuff. I can even leave a comment on here for the lazy goat. And guess what? The person that likes the lazy goat um, or the person that runs this page just may reach out to me and we connect. Guess what? They run the page. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just doing things like that can really help. So I'll turn it back over to Savannah. I know do you have anything else?
Yeah. I just want to show them if is my screen back up?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So if you go to your homepage, just click on the home button here. I think that the key to your business is to have as much exposure to as many people. And I'm not sure that everybody gets that, but you always want to consistently be building your friends list. Because if you don't have friends and you don't have a network, you don't have a business. So once you get your friends list built, or even if it's not built, as you're building, you can go over here and you can click on over here by friends and then click on more. And this is what you want to do. You can create any kind of list. I have here a prospects list, and I haven't been consistently adding to this for a long time, but you can target anybody that you want to throughout your list and create so your statuses specifically go out to those people. But in your newsfeed, once you're doing that, I think that you need to provide value more than anything. Help solve their problems, help them come to you rather than you going out to them. That's kind of the whole key to network marketing and making it a lot easier on yourself.
Yeah.
But it does take time to build, and that's why I've tried to give people other ways.
Yeah.
But consistency and wanting to serve people and help people rather than sell them and something, I think is really the key to all of this.
Right. And we'll definitely go into that in the next module. Right now we just wanted to show you guys just, hey, this is how you find prospects. This is where you can find prospects. And if you do this thing consistently, you build that friends list and build the connections, and you have to talk to people. Okay. Everyone's not going to come to you at once. it takes a little time, but you got to talk to people and you got to connect with presentations and leadership. So we'll definitely go into, now that you know where to find the people and where to find local people and where to find people all over the world, we'll go into some details on what you need to be talking to them about, how to connect them, how to invite, and how to pique their interest, and get some people to the presentation. So my lovely assistant, Savannah Hester, you are awesome.
Thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate it.
Of course. So we'll definitely be connecting on module 2, and we'll look forward to helping you guys there. Okay.